Hey guys, we're back. Got home yesterday from Alabama. Went to the office to pick up my truck. As soon as I was leaving the office, got a house fire, and then multiple other calls. It really doesn't stop. But I just got an interesting call, fairly typical call, but now that I've arrived, it's a bit interesting. I wanted to show you guys this and see what you think. Let me know in the comments what would you do in a situation like this, especially for the lineman, what your policies are. So what the call is, I'll flip the screen around here. We've got, came in as an animal on the pole call, but it says customer has hornets on his service loop connecting to the house. Can someone please call him to let him know when can come out so we can call Exterminator as well. Assuming that means let them know when we can come out. So this isn't uncommon at all. We get a lot of hornets or wasps that crawl up the wires into the weatherhead, down in and build a nest in behind the meter box, especially now that it's getting a little bit later in the summer. They're looking for that warmth coming from the pipe, coming from the inside of the house. So a lot of times I'll just take some hornet spray, go up on the roof and just down the hole and just let it run, soak down into the meter box, at which point then I will remove the meter, spray and clean everything out. Not necessarily our responsibility. Certainly there's some guys who are allergic to hornets. I mean, definitely don't go near them. Let me know what your policies are in your jurisdiction for stuff like this. Most times I'm able to help out and do something. So I figured I was going to get the ladder out maybe. It's really nice when you can use the boom and not the ladder. Dealing with hornets, but I'll just simply, like I said, spray down the wire. So this one here is a bit unique. I'll show you guys what we're up against. So as you can probably already tell, there's not a nesting in the box. Like I say, a lot of times the nests are in the box themselves. Hornets will crawl in if the knockout's not there, or as I mentioned, in through those holes. They love going in through there. This case here, we've got a massive, not sure what kind they are. The last one I had was bald face hornets. Ooh, these guys are bald face too. Yeah, those guys are not friendly. You don't want to be anywhere near that. So the customer did say they were going to call an exterminator, which is good. They're aware that this is their own responsibility. If there was something I could do safely to help, I would. But it's also not really our problem, where it's on the home, it's not actually on the wires or anything. Really, the best option would just be to leave it and knock it down this winter. Where the customer does want to call an exterminator, perhaps they're allergic to it, maybe they're getting bothered when mowing the lawn or something. As I mentioned, these are bald face hornets, a very aggressive breed of wasp. And there's a lot of them in there. So what they want is the wire covered up. I'm not putting my ladder up there and covering up the wire. I'm not putting my ladder up there and spraying. Not gonna go anywhere near that guy. So what would y'all do? Would you talk to the customer, let them know there's nothing we can do safely? So instead of going that route, got a bit of a plan. I could spray that from the ground, but it is a pretty big nest, so we'll let the exterminators get that one. But I've got a plan to help make this a little bit safer for them. Let's head back to the truck and gear up. Take a piece of this hard cover up, rated for a 26.4 kV. We're going to cover up that wire so the exterminator can safely get his ladder in there close, if that's what he chooses to do. We'll get out some sticks so we can put that up using a stick. Typically those hard cover up, they're installed using your grip ball. However, it is a little bit high. So I'm just looking at my little bag of tricks here. Oh, I see it right here. This guy right here. I should be able to put that on my extendo stick and put that cover up on from a safe distance and then slide it down into place. Little tip here, guys, when you're changing the head on these sticks with that wing nut, all you got to do is go hand tight and then give it just a tiny little snug you should be able to loosen it off just with the other tool. Last person, I was gone for the last 2 weeks, so somebody put that on with a wrench. I had to get the pliers. It actually bent the tip a little bit, so there's no need to over tighten stuff like that. Here is to install it, cover it from a safe distance, and then slide it down into place. If I were to mess around right underneath that nest, guarantee you them fellers are gonna get pretty excited. Alright, so that looks good. She slid right down perfectly into place. All the guards hanging out at the entrance, ready to attack. Ideally, I would have liked to wrap it right around the connections and stuff too, but he's got all kinds of clearance from there. Also, I didn't have to wear my rubber gloves when installing that. It's using a insulated stick rated for high voltage. While we're here, we might as well give them a little bit of a spray, start to break them down a little bit. Oh, it's slowing down anyways. They build those nests incredibly fast. So I will give the homeowner a call, let him know he can go ahead and call his exterminator. That's something else I don't think I've ever mentioned in a video before, but it's very important to keep your phone number updated on file with the power company. It happens all the time. I might get a call. It actually happened last night. I got a call for an emergency disconnect. I was heading that way, about a 45-minute drive, and then house fire. That's when I was telling you about picking up the truck. So I had that other call first, and then within minutes had the house fire, and that diverted me 45-minute drive. I was stuck on site for an hour. So I tried to call the customer, just let them know if you have an electrician there waiting. I should be there in about 3 hours. I could always give them a call when I'm en route. Just makes things a little bit easier. But when I called the phone number, it was disconnected. It was no longer applicable to the account. So it helps us out, helps you out. Keep your information updated on your profile with your power company. Other than that, interesting call, pretty easy. Always something exciting going on. Thanks guys, stay safe, and we'll see y'all soon.